rush a little bit differently. So I like that about it.
I
What
would.
does it mean to you to be a legacy? I mean, your brother, your dad. I mean, I'm sure you have a lot of memories of coming to a Jack Trice Stadium that looked a lot different than it does now.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity. I just feel honored about it. You know, my dad did really great things when he was here. Zach did really good things. So kind of step into those shoes, hoping to push the ceiling on that and just be the best player I can be to kind of hold up that family legacy.
I guess this is about the time of year where you guys are really ready to get into a game schedule and play other opponents. Just what's the general feeling like this week, knowing that you get to start that journey today or this week, I guess.
I think it's antsy. Everybody's like excited to go. You know, we've been beating up on each other for the last 6, 7 months, whatever it's been. So finally, like getting to step out on the jack for the first time this season, just get those like little quirks figured out, but everyone's got excitement and energy going into this game.
What have you seen out of UNI in their offense?
Um, we just started breaking them down, but I think just knowing that they get frustrated at times, and so kind of getting them uncomfortable, getting them out of their comfort zone, so to speak. And I think just trying to move them around, get the quarterbacks to spread out, get the receivers covered up, making sure that they're having to get away from that stuff. You know, they lost their running backs last year, so we got to shut down the run early and get them out of there.
You talked about no position kind of being solidified, but you're the number one in your position on the depth chart. How do you kind of feel like your game's progressed, or how you are as a player that you're ready to step into that one role?
I feel like everyone's just kind of I've had to like step into that just because we're all super young in the D line room. So, whoever's just next, you got to step up and you got to be that leader. And I think with everyone being around that same age, it's allowed everyone to kind of just understand what everyone's going through. I feel like if you've been here for 7 years, you kind of forget what it's like to be a freshman. But being a freshman 2 years ago, I understand what they're thinking, and I think that's just helped everybody else out.
Did you learn anything, take anything from playing behind a guy like MJ, for example?
Oh yeah, him and Will I've taken a lot from. MJ I feel like was one of those guys, he could make a play out of anything. We've seen him do some kind of crazy stuff, but that was like one of those things you've learned. It's like, yeah, there's a set defense and you got to do that, but if your gap's closed, maybe you got to put that O lineman in your gap and you can be outside of him. We've helped that. With Will, it's just like the flexibility, the mobility, knowing that can be attainable. It's just kind of a good feeling, you know what I mean? So